2024 has been a huge year for theme parks across the UK. We've had a beloved roller coaster come back from the dead and become reborn. We've had one of the most unique roller coasters that the world has probably ever seen, some really cool family dueling coasters, and of course the tallest and fastest records on a roller coaster in this country have finally been broken with this amazing Mack Hyper coaster. But before all of these were built and before some of them even had a layout confirmed, I decided why not try and remake some of these coasters whilst they were being built. And I did just that. As you can see, the 4 different POVs on screen, they came with their own series as well. Series. Either way, I've been wanting to do this for a very long time. I want to go back and look at these recreations and see just how wrong I was. Or I might have been correct. Who knows? Be sure to watch till the end to find out. And if you are new around here, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 80,000 subscribers now, not far off at all. So if you want to help towards that goal, it'd be greatly appreciated. Oh, would you look at that? We are back on the map of Planet Coaster. Again, still in the middle of the sea, but instead of going on to sandbox mode and doing some stupid things like we did last time, whoa, we're going to click on My Parks and ignore all these sandbox parks and even Voltron Nevera. We're ignoring that, probably the recreation that took the longest. We're going to go to the downloads page, and I know these are in my downloads, but I did make these, I promise you. And here they are: Legoland Minifigure Speedway, Drayton Manor's new 2024 coaster. Look, we didn't even know the name of it yet, bloody hell. Nemesis Reborn and Hyperia right here. Which one should we go on first? We'll start with Hyperia, why not? And here we are then. Here is Hyperia. Wow, look at it go. Already, it looks way too overgrown. There's barely any plants in real life, so I've got way too many here. But as you can see, it's coming out of the station now. Oh, you can hear the on-ride audio. Can you hear that? Wow. And off it goes into the distance. Right, bye music. Yeah, as you can tell from a first glance, there's quite a lot wrong with this one. I somehow managed to get the queue line pretty much exactly right. No idea how I did that. But of course, the fences are brown in this one, not golden like in real life. Although they do look quite brown in real life as well, because it's not a proper gold. Anyway, the maintenance bay obviously doesn't have any of the Fearless branding on it or the gold. And then the station building, oh my Christ. Can you imagine turning up to Thorpe Park with this gold and white themed coaster about fearless gods, and that is the station. And I think the rest of the coaster looks pretty decent, although I must say, rest in peace, the splashdown viewing platform. Oh, wouldn't this have been amazing? Let's give this a ride then. I've already hopped on board because why not? I was meant to start in the station, but we're here on the lift hill. There it goes through the dive loop. Incredible views. Here we go. Over the crest of the lift. How smooth is this? I've actually forgotten. You know what? That drop was pretty decent. Around here. The Immelman, I think, is too high, but that's very nitpicky. No on-ride camera, how dare you? The Outer Bank. It's very vibratey on these trains. And then round into the dive loop. Into the splashdown. That's working. It isn't in real life, so that's wrong. And then into the brake run. And that slows down way too slowly. That should have slowed down way before. In general, though, if you looked at the plans and stuff back then, I don't think this is too far off it. It genuinely is probably just this Immelman that's way too high up because it's a lot more flat in real life. Let's see if we can do anything to this. Yeah, I think that's a bit more of the shape that we're sort of looking for with the Immelman. And it'll probably run way faster over that as well. Here we go. Yeah, it wasn't smooth, but like that's what it's supposed to do. Next up, out of these 3, we're going to go for... I'm just going to randomize it. 3, 2, 1... Okay, Legoland Minifigure Speedway then. And here we are then. This is Minifigure Speedway at Legoland Windsor. Opened at the end of March, I think? No, it got delayed, didn't it? Opened at some point towards the start of April. And here we are. What on earth is that? What? I've basically made a queue line for the exit. But here we go then. We'll start with the queue line. And oh my god, it's so incorrect. It's unbelievable. If you've seen the one in real life, it pretty much goes straight up and then left and right and all sorts. But all up here, it's like some massive rectangle of just queue line. But meanwhile, I've made whatever the hell's happened here. See, this is how much plans can change, you know. This was off the original plans that they submitted for these 2 rides. And I went off of that. So they must have changed a lot. We've got the very like White House looking building back there, and of course the 2 coasters as well. I don't think I've done too bad a job at this. The station looks like it does in real life, and I guess round here there's not as much fencing, but I kind of wanted to do that. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this was completely wrong. But we'll give this a ride. I do quite like the red side. What on... oh, I know what's happened here. Let's stick on train 2 and act like nothing happened. Here we go. Oh, hey, down we go. There should be TV screens up there. What am I doing? Wow, the little interaction. That's cool. These trains are so big in this game. And here we go, up the second lift hill, and then we should stop. Oh, we didn't stop at all there, but oh well. Back down. That is my favourite part of the actual ride in real life. Oh, are we going to win? No, we definitely lost that one. Oh. Okay, well, the one in real life definitely doesn't do this. Looks like we got a 2-lap special. But you know what? As we're ranking this, I'm going to say that Hyperia was the most accurate. I think I might put this one... we'll put this one below it now. It is now time for the Gold Rush pre-creation from Drayton Manor. Now, this was probably the one that was the most tough to build because there wasn't any description or any layout designs anywhere online. But as you can see, when you do look at it from over here, it's not too far off what we've seen in real life. We've got the transfer track section here. Ignore the queue line, I guess, because that's probably the worst part. And somehow I managed to get the explosive room pretty spot on. Like, there's loads of barrels and explosives, and then there's sirens going off, and there's loads of smoke. That's how it is in real life. But as you can see, I will POV cycle 1 right here. It goes up the lift hill. As you can see, an LSM lift hill on this one. Oh, it's losing points. It's drive tyres in real life. It goes straight over the hill and down the first drop. This bit in real life, like the actual first drop and this turn here on the back row, does give some good airtime, you know. Go over there. And then you snake around. No on-ride photo camera again. And then we come to a sudden stop in the Danger Explosives building. Launch out backwards. And then we go around these turns very slowly. This definitely could have done with being a bit faster. But back then, we didn't have a clue how this thing was going to ride. I don't think they'd even tested it at that point or finished the track work. So I'm very surprised at how close I sort of made this. Go through Danger Shed again and come around these final corners. Probably a bit too low to the ground there. And into the brake run. But oh, wait a minute, because that's not it on this coaster, is it? Because I did also manufacture into the game, I am actually Intamin, cycle number 2. You can see it here, I'll snip it up. It basically goes backwards down the lift hill into that backwards section and then launches forwards. This ride just confuses me. Then going up the lift forwards and going around the whole layout normally, as cycle 1 does as well. Out of all of these recreations, this is probably the one that I am sort of like, wow, I actually did something right for once. I always seem to get my predictions wrong, so anything I get right one time, I'll take it. And getting something wrong could be very much said for what I'm about to show you, the final pre-creation I made. And here we are then. You may be wondering, what on earth is this tunnel? Well, through here and through the power of editing, please transition it. We have reached the realms of Nemesis Reborn. As you can see, we've got the observation platform up to the left. Oh, what a time that was. Nemesis Reborn. As you can see, the old logo up there with the 30 in it. Technically wasn't too far off with that, because they did actually vaguely put the 30 in. Just slightly. But there were no rocks here that I put down, no helicopter or anything, because we didn't know that was coming, and I had no idea that they were actually going to do that. And here's the entrance archway, Nemesis Reborn again on the sign, with all the tentacles going up it. You know what? Not far off either. Just wait until I show you the actual monster itself, my Christ. We'll take you up into the queue first. So I originally thought it was going to go up here, round like it used to do when it was Nemesis, round sort of the top area, and then it would come all the way back. Not yet. Where the hell does this go? It would go around here, past some tents and a container, and massive tentacles coming out of the ground. I mean, there was a container, but I thought it would go all the way around down here and then... What? Where does the queue meet up? Did I seriously think it was going to go down here and then all the way back round again? There's no way. There's a cannon up here now. That's not there either. All the way up here. I don't know what I've done with this queue line, to be honest. Oh, there we go. So, partially right with the 2 queues still being used, but that one's fast track and that's all main queue now. Yeah, I got that slightly wrong, I think. But considering all we knew was the fact that there was going to be that vein work on the track, and we sort of knew there was a helicopter up here as well, and considering the station had only just started being painted to go into this grey colour scheme, it's not too bad, you know. I have noticed that the waterfalls down here and over here are on, so that's minus points because they're not in real life. The photography stand stayed quite the same. Was there any smoke in the tunnels? Did I put that there? Oh, I did. Oh, I can see into the future. All of this pathing stayed the same, and what I remember being mostly wrong... This is what I thought the creature was going to look like, having a massive mouth there with the 2 eyes and 2 pincers / claws on either side. I sort of just went off of what the old adverts used to look like, and I didn't really put any other thought into it. If you didn't see, I did actually go and update this in a video straight after we knew what it was going to look like, and it looks a lot better than what it does now. But yeah, my god, I can't believe how wrong I managed to get the monster to look. I do think, other than that though, as much as the queue line seems very skew-if, the coaster itself and the sort of surroundings of it, I quite like how I did it. I wouldn't be opposed if this is how it looked in real life, and it basically did, minus the 2-eyed monster. And there we have it. Those are my 2024 pre-creation recreations. Once Plan Code 2 comes out, I will be doing a lot of recreations and just general creations on there too. Leave in the comments below what you would like to see me recreate in that game. And please, for the love of God, do not say flying fish. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed. Bye.